would say that that's definitely important, and that's the kind of the foundation of living a good life or successful life
Right,
for
right. That
sure.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah,
And then it's like sometimes I just stop and think. I failed so many times. I lose so many times. I'll give you a little backstory, guys. Back in high school, when I used to play tennis in high school, I started in my freshman year and all that. And to be honest, straight honest with you, that was actually the first time, and I mean for the first time, I was exposed to sports. All right, because back when I was in high school, I was kind of like one of those guys who plays video games all day long, clueless as fuck what they do in
yeah,
life and so on. I'm saying I always say, hey, I want to go ahead and design video game, like all that
yeah,
stuff. And then my mom starts ranting, why do you want to do that? You can't make money on video games. Well, hey mama, if you're watching this video, guess what? There's there's content creators out there. They call themselves streamers. You know how much they make now? Exactly. And then
yeah,
you're familiar. And then for parents out there bitching about their kids, bitching about that their kids playing too much video games and all that, and they're saying that video game is the root of violence. Yeah, do your own research first, please, because as long as you tell them that just balance it up, then it's all fine. Because at the end of the day, all it really matters is that if that's your passion, then you should. Then parents out there should go ahead and encourage your kids to do so. But at the same time, just set some sort of like a expectation. Well, not really an expectation because you kind of don't want to do it. You're kind of like doing the opposite effect sometimes and all that.
yeah, yeah, man. What's the next
And
question? I'm loving this conversation.
hell yeah, man. I mean, as a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, guys, when I was asking about the whole thing, the whole perspective of winning and failing, why people ridiculing it so much about that. Here's the thing. To me, both of them, yeah, there's some good and bad on there. But one of my mentors taught me before, winning and losing is just another word for experience. It adds up to your lifetime and what you learn, what you did wrong, and then you can think back through it and ask yourself, what the hell did I do wrong there? Why the hell I got fucked up on that job? Why the hell I lose my money and so on? Like, you really got to think about it carefully, and eventually you use those experiences as a learning tool to grow up and excel to the next level. That's all there is to it, guys. And then
Yeah,
for all the parents out there that disagreeing the hell out of me, hey, that's cool beans, mazel tov. I don't care, because end of the day, really, you're not really hurting me. You're hurting your own kids' future dreams and goals. So don't be telling them that, hey, go ahead and do this so that way you can have a better job. No, 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 no. All the parents out there, please, and I mean please, I highly encourage you guys to start persuading and encouraging your children out there to pursue their own dreams and goals. It doesn't matter how ridiculous it is. I don't care if they say, hey, I want to be an actor. Hey, go right fucking ahead. I mean, what's wrong with it, anyways? Well, because you want
yeah,
to look because you want to look good with your own peers, with your own buddies out there, college buddies. Ridiculous. Insecurity is still out there, guys. Just because it's 2020, that doesn't mean insecurity is gonna disappear. No, insecurity is not. It's something that's not gonna disappear no matter. Because anytime there's something, how do I put this? Let's say there's a guy out there. He got everything. He got a nice car. He got a nice car, a nice job. Everything, and even smoking hot ass girlfriend out there. And then there's another guy who is so damn jealous of this guy, and he's being insecure how he looks. He's being insecure about his lifestyle and so on. And technically, he's very unhappy of his life. I mean, do you think the other guy out there could do better, and instead of bitching on his life and all that, right, Chance?
yeah, 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 absolutely. Like, yeah, you can just do better instead of focusing on that.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, and then like I said, winning. If you ask me, guys, I would rather lose all the time, not in general, because if you really think about it, when you lose, you actually get that X amount of experience on your lifetime. So as a matter of fact,
Absolutely.
the reason why I got into this kind of mentality because I watched this one amazing video from Gary Vaynerchuk. He explains how he's in love losing, and the first time I heard like, wait, what? Like, why? And then as soon as I start watching his video, holy shit, this makes sense, because I mean, think about it. Let's put it in terms of sports. You can win all the fucking time. How about let's make it football? All right. You can be the greatest. You can be the greatest goddamn quarterback out there. And Chance, let me ask you: if you're a quarterback and you keep winning all the time, aren't you gonna get bored eventually?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So what I'm trying to say is nobody wants to win all the time, but it does. But it is an amazing feeling. The point of what I'm trying to say is that don't get way too obsessed on winning or failing because, like I said, those are just your learning tools, just an experience, nothing more, nothing special. That's one of the craziest things out there sometimes, guys.
Yep.
And then I guess to be honest with you, Chance, I kind of lost track on this episode, but it's all right. It looks like
It's okay.
we're on the right track in there, and I'm pretty sure you got some other stuff to do as well. So to finally close up this episode with Chance, I want to go ahead and ask you a final question, which is to start off your 2020 out there. This particular topic, guys. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're pursuing, your passion and all that. I really want you to pay attention to this one. So, Chance, what would be your most ultimate fucking OG advice to all the people out there when it comes to pursuing their own dreams and goals in this year 2020?
Yeah, I would just say just be authentic, be honest, be genuine with yourself before you try to impress or do something to show somebody else something. You need to be grounded in your truth. And I think from there you can build upon what your goals and vision is. But once you kind of realize where you are and what some of your weaknesses are, what some of your strengths are, then you can kind of navigate through life the way that you want to. So that would be the biggest advice that I could give to anyone is just be grounded in truth, be authentic and be genuine and, take chances.
Exactly. You all heard that, right, guys? Because if you don't heard that, then y'all got problems. I'm just kidding. But if you do agree, if you do love it, if you love his advice, go ahead, drop a comment. Don't be fucking afraid to drop a comment. I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna bite and all that. But I mean, unless you want me to put like some sort of like a after effect of a spider or somewhere in your screen, but I'm not gonna do that. Like, jeez, like I don't even know how to put an overlay in this video. Like shit. But hey, like I said, I'm the learning man. And to me, guys, if you're gonna ask me what's gonna be my ultimate OG advice out there on getting your 2020 start, just start executing. Just start taking action. Stop complaining the fuck out. Stop whining like a little baby out there because it's not over. All right, there's still time.
Yep.
Stop making excuses. You are never too old. You are never too old. You are never too young. You are never just anything. So whoever told you that you can't do it just because they told you so, the next time you see them, tell them this. Go fuck yourself because go fuck yourself. That's up. And I mean that, guys. I mean that. And as a matter of fact, if your own parents start to disrespect the hell out of your hustle out there and your own passion and dream, that's game over. That's game over. That's just literally game over. It's time to cut them off. Like that's just my honest opinion out there. But if you disagree with me, that's cool because I know everyone got a different culture and out there and so on. So I don't mean to offend you guys. That's just the main definite of entrepreneurship. It's all about the game, the process of it. So if you don't like it, then you can go and suck on it, cry about it. What do you think about that, Chance?
Hey man, I agree. I think that, some people they might disagree with you and try to give you wisdom because everyone has a different experience, but you have to know, what's important and what's your truth and what you feel like is the right answer or the right move. So just be grounded in yourself, and it's good to take advice and listen to people, but just make sure that you're making the best decision for yourself.
Right, exactly. And you know what else, guys? I want to also go ahead and give you another OG advice. Not that I don't know, it stopped popping in my head because, as a matter of fact, to be straight honest with you guys, I came in here, I'm all cold and all that. As you can see, I'm wearing this Nike jacket here, and it's so weird. I'm drinking chocolate milk right here, right now. So weird. But you know what? Hey, you can judge me later in the comments below. I love chocolate milk, so y'all can suck it. Another advice, guys, is a really good mentor of mine once told me. His name is David Clark. So, Dave, if you're watching this, just another huge shout out. Failure is just another. Failure is gonna be your best friend all the way from your lifetime. Okay, from the loss of your loved ones, breakups, losing your job, whatever the hell it is, that's gonna be your fucking best friend. No matter what. That's the only kind of friend that will never. How do I say this? That's the only kind of friend that will never. Will never betray you, never play you like that. It's gonna be there with you. Yes, it's bad, but at the same time, like I said before, if you've been listening, and I hope you're listening, use that as your fucking experience. Don't just keep lamenting on it and just bitching about that, because nothing's gonna get better, right, Chance?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, hey, I get losing. It's not the greatest feeling in the world, but forget that shit. Forget that. Just forget all that and just get on to the main point of that. I mean, as a matter of fact, I don't know what movie is it. I know it's a Rocky movie. I know it was one of the series on the Rocky, and it was like the movie about that. I don't know if you watched this version of that movie Rocky. There was that one scene where he talked to his grown up son Adrian, and he was talking about he was telling him like why you're being so insecure, what other people tell you, and so on. And it's not about. And he was saying something about it's not about when it's about how you get up through all those obstacles and so on. And you're gonna be. And if you haven't seen that movie, I really encourage you guys to watch that. And matter of fact, you don't even have to watch the entire movie. You can just watch that particular scene where he talked to Adrian. He talked to him that back then you're not like that. You're such a strong guy and all that. But now out of nowhere, when you grow up, you let all these people punk you and tell you that you're being insecure and so on and all that. And at the end of that speech, he said it's not about winning. It's about how you can get up easily from all those hits, from all those failures, obstacles, whatever it is. Like I mentioned before, breakups, loss of your friend, loss of your loved ones, loss of job, whatever it is. It's all about getting back up. So be strong as ever, guys. That's pretty much like my ultimate advice out there. Don't give up. Don't give up no matter what. Just keep grinding, keep hustling out there, and no matter what other people tell you, just they can go ahead and fuck themselves because they don't know what the hell they're talking about, because it's not like they've done it. But if they are, then they're completely doing it for all the wrong reasons out there. But yeah, man. Other than that, that's pretty much it. And I really,
yeah, man. Thank you for having me on.
I really appreciate you having back to the show, man. It hasn't been easy a lot lately, but as you can see, my setup here is still kind of clunky. I'm trying to get everything organized and all that, but don't worry, guys. I'm getting off. As a matter of fact, I just ordered something. I just ordered one of the equipment for this podcast. It's like an external storage for my to back up all my episodes and all that, because apparently, how do I say this? Apparently, the external source that I have here is a piece of shit. It's like a Chinese. It's like a Chinese brand from Amazon. Which by the way, Amazon, why would you do that? I got it. I got it for like less than $50. So I think lesson learned. Don't ever buy it. Don't ever buy an external storage for less than $50. Even my friends told me that. That was a rookie mistake.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Thank you for having me on, John. I got to run, so thank you.
Hey, man, go right ahead, man. Other than that, Chance, have a nice day, man. Keep hustling there and just take chances, man. That's your thing, bro.
All right, man.
Amazing, man.
Thanks.
All right, good shit.
All right.
Have a nice day, bro.
You too.
All right, awesome, man. All right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Chance Mack, the founder of the Unforgettable Soles. Now check this out, and I'm gonna check this out. You've heard everything what he said so far. It was really good. It's just amazing. It's just amazing overall. But actually, to finally wrap up this episode, I want to go ahead and say, and just take a moment and say that I really appreciate for all of you guys watching my content so far. Since I started from, I believe, 2017. Yeah, I believe 2017. You guys been watching and listening to my podcast since on SoundCloud and all that. And by the way, SoundCloud, you guys might want to bump up your level on the podcast plan and all that, because your podcast plan sucks. That's all. That's why I moved out all the way to Anchor. And Anchor got some ups and downs too, and I'll tell you that later in a few. Anyways, to finally get this out of the way, thanks again for watching and listening to this episode. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hopefully it's gonna be somewhere in that. How do I say this? It's gonna be somewhere in that video, like a floating YouTube subscribe channel out there. Like I said, I'm still learning how to do video editing and so on. And then also make sure to go ahead and check out the Hustle Factory podcast show on all the podcast platforms out there. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, and even in Anchor, wherever it is. I'm pretty much everywhere, and I'm trying to work on get on other platforms as well. I'm thinking perhaps Pandora, because I think Pandora has a different step to do it and so on. And then basically, I want to talk a little bit more on what's coming to this podcast. I want to briefly talk about it. So what's coming to this podcast is, I'll tell you, to be straight honest with you, there's gonna be some more new stuff coming in. But here's what I can promise you. What I can promise you is that I'm kind of like I'm not really necessarily rebranding the podcast. I'm just getting some new stuff and all. That's all. So I'll probably get a new logo, like a really better looking logo, and perhaps upgrading some of my equipment, because my equipment is not exactly the greatest piece of equipment ever for podcasting. As of right now, I'm using a microphone here from Newer NW800. And by the way, shout out to a Newer. They're a pretty nice microphone and all that. It's just not the greatest, but it does the job. And I'm only using my laptop's webcam to record this interview episode with Chance. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot of upgrades out there, and especially I'm trying to upgrade this whole background scene that you can see. You can just see my flat screen TV there, right there. That's where I play. That's where I usually play one of my favorite games. Call of Duty, Modern. And by the way, Modern Warfare, loving the game, man. So I don't know what people are complaining out there and so on, because it's not necessarily a bad game. But like I said, I'm not gonna go in depth. I love the game. I'm a casual gamer, and I love to play games aside from being an entrepreneur and a fitness enthusiast. So, do you know what? That's right, guys. That's right, guys. I've totally almost forgot what I was about to mention to you guys. If you guys remember at the beginning of the episode, I mentioned to you something about that. I want to share you guys something about an amazing thing that I found out this year. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna load it up right now. I found this app. It's called Coin. It's basically lets you collect and earn their own cryptocurrency while you're on the commute and so on. And I'm still learning how does it. But basically, you're on cryptocurrency when you like travel and all that. Let's say you're taking a commute and all that. You earn this X amount of cryptocurrency and all that. I think their cryptocurrency is called coin, COIN, and basically that's my other New Year's resolution. I'm actually want to learn more about cryptocurrency. I want to invest my time learning just the basics of it, cryptocurrency, forex, and especially gold as well. Because I'm actually in this company, but I'll tell you guys more that in future and so on. So anyways, if you guys are interested on knowing about this app that I'm using right now, I've actually already earned so many coins out there. I think I've already earned almost like, let me see on my phone right now. See, I got like almost 1,375.88 coins. And then what you can do with it, you can actually convert that into you can either convert that into a XYO cryptocurrency, to Bitcoin, to Ethereum, or you can even get some of their other gears like their hat, their shirt, the Cool Wallet S, GeoHacker coin T-shirt, whatever the hell it is. It's basically just another type of cryptocurrency that you can use to earn some sort of income and all that. And I'm pretty sure you can earn some sort of money on this, at least in the perspective of cryptocurrency. Anyways, if you're interested about this, I'll go and put my very own personalized referral link out there. And I'm not really like sponsored by them. I'm just referring you guys to check it out and so on, because and you guys might be wondering, what am I exactly getting with it? Well, from what I know is that when you signed up using my referral link, I'll get like 10% of whatever you guys are earning. So I don't know what that means. So I don't think it's not that bad and intimidating. But anyways, to show you what the app looks like, it's almost like this. I hope you guys can see it. I hope the quality of the screen is not so bad. Basically, they call it geo mining. So if you guys want to learn more about what the coin app is all about, I'll go and put the links below out there. I'll put the link for the coin app and also my referral link for the coin app. And other than that, guys, this is John Lindemus, the host of the House of Factory podcast show. And I really, really appreciate of you guys watching this episode 31 of the House of Factory podcast show. As usual, it was really amazing, and I'm glad that I'm finally back on it again and getting back to the schedule and all that. And I'll try my best to upload consistently every month now. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and especially do go ahead and share this to everyone that you know.
Chance Mack, you made this.
I don't know if you heard, but I got a new inspirational and motivational podcast just for you as I share my valuable thoughts and rants of entrepreneurship and so much more. This is John Lindemus, your host, signing in, and get ready to listen to another amazing episode of the Hustle Factory podcast show. Let's get this shit started. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing today, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Fucking freezing as hell in Florida, man. Do you know what's the temperature right now, man? It's like literally, I don't know, like freaking 30 degrees right now. What about there?
Yeah, man, it's cold in Atlanta too.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's about the same, like 30. I don't know what the temperature is, but I know it's pretty cold outside for sure.
Well, shit. I thought it's just Florida. It must be all around the U.S. Then, you know.
Yeah, man. At least the southeast, for some reason, we have a cold front or something.
Right, right. It must be like the wind chills and all that. But anyways, guys,
Yeah.
we're not here to talk about all that crap and all that about the cold. If you wanna, if you really want to learn more about that, you know, watch the weather channel or whatever. But we're not talking about the weather, all right? But
Hey.
anyways, guys, welcome to the 31st episode of the Hustle Factory Podcast Show, and this will be the first episode for the month of this month, 2020. And I apologize if I was not able to keep you guys updated and all that and so on. But you know, a lot of stuff been happening, so I've been really getting ready to drop some content lately on this podcast, and you know, it's been an amazing year, especially last year and so on. You know, 2019 has been a grind, but now 2020 is just another year for us to grind us to keep grinding and keep hustling all the way, you know. So you know, guys, in today's episode, I don't know if you guys remember him. We got a recurring guest from last year. His name is Chance Mack. He was, and we did an amazing job doing that interview episode. I mean, at least in my end, I wasn't able to like somehow get the get the YouTube video like really stand out to the crowd and all that. But hey, what do I know? I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to use the video editing tools and all that. I'm still like a complete noob on that one. But hey, that's basically one of my New Year's. That's basically one of my resolution for this year. Is I want to learn more skills on this kind of niche like podcasting, editing, and so on, and all that. So whatever
Mhm.
is your New Year's resolution, so on, guys. Go ahead and drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe as well and like this video because we're coming up, you know. And for podcast updates and so on, just keep it coming, guys. Because like I said, I'll be dropping some content and so on. I'm actually trying to upgrade some equipment here. As of right now, I'm still using this same microphone from last year and so on. It's not the greatest, but it does the job and so on. So, anyways, guys, to get this episode rolling out, I want to first go ahead and let you guys know that welcome again to this episode, to this podcast, the Hustle Factory Podcast Show, and hopefully that you guys had an amazing New Year so far. So whatever you guys doing, just keep grinding at it and so on, and just don't let anything get in your head and so on. And then before at the end of this episode, I want to go ahead and share you guys something amazing that I just discovered like around this month and all that, and I'll go and share that with you guys at the end of this episode. So make sure to stick around about it and so on. And I don't know that, guys. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. It's on my end. Just a huge disclaimer out there. If you're new to this channel or to this podcast and all that, just a huge fucking disclaimer. This podcast, and I mean this podcast alone, got a lot of how do I say this? Explicit content, and no, we're not talking about like nudes and all that shit. No, that's not that. It's more like I cuss a lot. All right, so if you got that, so if you this is not meant for the faint of heart. This is not meant for you, for very sensitive people out there. So if you're one of those, that you might want to just click away because you might get offended on what I say. Get it. But other than that, never mind all that nonsense. Let's get this shit started. So what you got going on so far, Chance?
Yeah, man. So thank you for having me on your podcast again, John.
Hey, no worries,
And
bro. No worries.
yeah, absolutely. And then to your listeners, man, thank you for requesting to have me back on, man. I'm really excited.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah, what
that's
do I
on.
have going on in 2020? So as John mentioned, I am the founder of Unforgettable Soles, and basically what we do is help our community by giving shoes back to the homeless and to the underserved community. Um, so that's what I'm working on right now. I actually have some really cool things,
Right,
not
right.
only in relation to just shoe donations, but then also just in terms of helping the community understand some of the business opportunities related to the sneaker industry. So that's a couple of things that I'm working on. So we're coming out with a basically like a Shark Tank for sneakers for young entrepreneurs in the summer. We're actually
Right. Are you talking about like the
some of
show?
our partners. Yeah,
Right. So are you talking
yeah,
about
just like
like
a show.
that show Shark Tank, like by different gurus out there, Mark Cuban, Les Demond, and then who's the other lady? But you know what? Who cares? I forgot her name.
Yeah, yep, just like that. But we're just going to tailor that to the sneaker business and have those young entrepreneurs who are already interested in sneakers and already interested in the
Right.
sneaker culture, come up
Hey,
with business ideas and new sneakers and innovation
right.
in that way.
Yeah, that's an awesome idea, bro. Like first and foremost, I just want to say like what you're doing, what you're really doing right now. I really fucking respect that so much, man, because there's so many so-called entrepreneurs out there, or should I say entrepreneurial wannabes out there. All they want to do is just make money out of it, and then at the same time
Mm-hmm.
they really forget the second perspective of just because you're making all this money, then what the hell are you gonna do with all of it? You know,
Right.
and and there's some people out there they don't even want to make money. They just don't want to make money. They just want to literally empower, inspire, motivate people out there just like me. That's been my goal since I did my journey as an entrepreneur in 2015. I want to
Yeah.
start inspiring and empowering people out there all around the place, not just the U.S., not just my country. I want it to be like everywhere,
Yep.
just like how Gary Vaynerchuk does it. Like he does it through all of his content, social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. He's like everywhere. So that's just me.
Absolutely.
That's just me. And then also, now that you mentioned about your the company that you founded, I guess a couple of years ago, Unforgettable Soles.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, I guess it must have been like around this month or last year. I saw a tweet on your Twitter page that you did like some sort of like a short film with this particular videographer and all that.
Yeah, Jasmine. So we did that short film actually last month in December. So we had a really big
Really?
shoe donation day on Christmas. We gave over 100 shoes here
Oh
locally in
wow.
Atlanta. Um, and we just basically documented that whole day or whole moment per se. So we were out there for a few hours just giving
Right.
shoes in a few different locations. And I think just to kind of touch on revisit the last time, was it June or July last time I was on the podcast? Somewhere around that time.
Yeah, yes, somewhere along that timeline. I mean, hey, who knows? Like I said, it's been a long time.
Right. But
and then
the first time I was on the podcast, we were talking about music and kind of what I'm doing from a music production standpoint, and I was talking about that business and just getting into film scoring. And that's something that I've been working on a lot lately, is just scoring short films as well. So it kind of comes full circle and brings it all two together. Yep.
Hey, the more the better, man. The more better. And then not that I mentioned about that company, Unforgettable Souls, and so on. When I watched that video, may I just say something, man? That fucking Mercedes Benz that you're driving, bro. Damn. Damn, bro.
Hey, man. Yeah, that's if I'm being honest with myself, that's not even my car. So it's not. So I'm not going to take any credit for that. Actually,
hey, it don't matter. Shoot,
relative let me.
You're driving it.
That one. So yeah. So
hey, man, you're driving it, so you might as well.
For sure.
Hey, man, you might as well take the time and use that. Like, hey, yeah, that's my Mercedes Benz. That's my Mercedes A class or whatever.
No, man. I can't. I can't fake it, man. I don't. Yeah.
See, that's true. You're right. You got me there.
You gotta be authentic. Gotta be genuine.
Exactly. You're right. Just playing around, guys. See what I mean, guys? Like, I'm not gonna like go that far. Encourage you guys being a fake ass. Just be yourself, man. Like, don't try to be someone that you're not, and then try not to be insecure about other people's opinions out there because they say, oh, you can't do this. It's gonna look bad on you. Who gives a fuck? That's not their business. That's the point. Like, seriously, man.
Absolutely.
And then another thing is, when I watched that short film on YouTube, it got me really interested in what you mentioned there. The reason why you started you founded this company, the Unforgettable Souls. You mentioned something about that you were attending during college. I believe Georgia Atlantic. You mentioned like you always walk to your college and all that, and you always see
Yeah,
this homeless people
Georgia
out
State.
there,
Yeah, Georgia State University.
and
Hmm.
that's really
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
really
Basically, I
inspiring. You know.
started. Yeah, man. I started Unforgettable Souls literally on the campus of Georgia State.
Oh wow,
Like you
really?
mentioned. Yeah, I walk past homeless people every day on my way to class, and that's kind of where the ideas stem from. Like, how can I make an impact on my community? And since then, we've been able to travel the world and give shoes across the world. So from
Oh
Africa
wow,
to, to Atlanta to New
amazing,
York,
man.
LA, just different parts of the country. I'm internationally as well. So something I'm really proud of, man. And it all started from just trying to do something positive in my community.
But hey, that's amazing. That's an amazing idea, bro. It really is. And then also, I've catch that in somewhere in the video. You were actually like, you mentioned something about like if you're a shoe company, either Nike,
Hmm.
Adidas, or whatever, like would like to work with you and all that. Hey, man, that's a great
Absolutely.
idea.
Yeah.
So whoever is watching this, hopefully you guys are watching this. You could be either Nike, Adidas, Puma, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Even
Hey, we're
even
open
Swiss,
open for business.
even
Yeah.
Swiss. Hey, man, we are Chance Mack here. He is open for some business, and he's really motivated to get this thing up and running, and so on. And
Yeah.
just another side note: if you're a college student and you're watching this episode right now through YouTube or you're listening to it, yeah, take an example from Chance Mack, man. He just started. He found his idea while he was at college, and so for some of you guys that are making excuses while you're in college, like, oh, I got too much classes. Oh, I'm working. Bullshit. So that's why you get the time to watch Netflix. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, man. Seriously, watching Netflix, trying to binge watch, then you're gonna pay like almost $20. You're gonna pay something so overpriced, and to be honest with you, Netflix is not even that good anymore. That's just my
Yeah,
opinion.
man.
So don't get offended now, Netflix. Don't shut me
Yeah,
down.
hey, Netflix, we're open for sponsorship too. So,
Hey, exactly. But hey,
right,
whatever makes the money, you know.
right.
But now,
Yeah.
so today, guys, what we're not just really talking about the unforgettable souls. That's just the main sideline to that, and I would like to do another episode about that later on this year. But
Hmm.
basically, this whole episode that we're gonna be doing with Chance today, it's all about a little bit of inside of entrepreneurship, what you should be able to expect during 2020, like what can you do to start progressing better, whether you're trying to achieve this certain goal or resolution or like a dreams and goals. This will be an amazing video to keep an eye out and watch out. So matter of fact, to get it all started now, I got a question for you, Chance.
Yeah.
Why in the hell people complain so fucking much? Like I don't understand that. Like, what is it that they're fucking complaining? I mean,
Why do people complain?
yeah,
Well,
like
I
that don't make no
honestly, man,
sense.
yeah, it doesn't, because you can't, like, while you're complaining, you can work on solving your problem or finding a solution. But I don't know why. I'm sure there's plenty of reasons why, but I would just the advice I would give would just be to focus more so on the solution and not the problem. Because life throws us all type of challenges, but we have to always keep thinking ahead and keep trying to move forward. So
Exactly.
don't complain. Try to figure it out.
I
Fix it.
mean, just think about it, Chance. In the history of all the history out there, does complaining ever fix your goddamn problem?
Nah, it doesn't. Nah,
Exactly.
it makes it worse, actually.
Exactly, and you're right. And a matter of fact, guys, if you guys are watching right now, and I challenge you right now, and I challenge you right now, comment down below if complaining like a little crybaby to solve the problem. Like do tell me. But if you can prove me wrong, then I'll give you a like that. I'll just give you that. That's all I can give you. I can't give you money and all that. I'm still gonna make fun of you. So that's all. Like I said, it's not gonna get anything better. And like you said, it's just gonna get worse. I mean, what exactly are you accomplishing? I mean, jack shit. The only thing that you're accomplishing about it is you're just proving to the rest of the people out there that you're just incapable of moving forward and get better. That's all.
Yep.
So I could not care less. I could not care less if you're. Oh, I lost my job. I lost my job because I was hooking up with this girl. Well, whose fucking fault that is? You. Like, start
Yeah.
taking responsibility, guys. Take action.
Yep.
It's like it's not too late. It's never too late at all.
Never too late.
And now, us entrepreneurs like you and me, I feel like one of the most important skills, per se, or should I say, trait is learning how to take chances and risks as all the times. Like, what do you think that is very important for all of us? Not just entrepreneurs. You could be either like a YouTuber, a streamer, a rapper. I don't give a fuck what you are. But the point is, life is all about taking chances.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's kind of a slogan that I live by. That's my motto is, and it's kind of a play on my name, but it's taking
Exactly.
chances
It just fits
because
so perfectly.
yeah, just because, man, like you miss 99 or 100% of the shots that you don't take. So just always having that mentality of, I'm just going to try to do whatever I put my mind to, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but at least I can say I tried. That's something that I try to live by. Just so take chances is something that is very important to me, and I hope that inspires a ton of people,
Right.
a whole generation of people to do the same.
Right. That makes sense. I mean, as a matter of fact, if you guys don't believe what me and Chance are saying right now, I'll give you a proof right now. Everyone knows Michael Jordan. You guys should know it, because if you don't, then you got a problem. I'm just kidding. Don't get all. Oh no, he did not just say that. Yeah, the hell I did. That's why I told you to use disclaimer. Shit. Matter of fact, there was this quote that by Michael Jordan that he missed this X amount of shots in his entire season and all that, and the whole point of that, he's not just showing how many times he failed, but rather he's just trying to say to the rest of us that everyone has ups and downs, and everyone fails at some time, and that's how you really learn. You just learn by knowing your own mistakes and so on, and your own failures, and that's what kind of really
Get you to that next level.
Yeah, exactly. And I got my ups and downs too, and I learned from that. That don't mean I gotta be crying about it, because like what we talk about ain't gonna do jack shit.
Yeah.
And another thing that I noticed over the years since I started entrepreneurship on 2015, I guess people out there, they have different perspectives on winning and failing, and it really baffles me. What's up with that? Like, why are they ridiculing so much about whether you win or you lose? And that all comes in different fields. It could be either you're playing a certain sport, an event, or school, job, whatever. So what do you think about that, Chance?
Yeah, man, I think that winning and losing is all about perception, because it's based on how you like to see things. Like, there's some times where I felt like I've lost, but I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of lessons within the loss. So
Right.
It's about the way that you view what happened or what took place. So it's all about perception. So I don't see things as wins or losses or anymore. I just try to figure out what did I learn, and kind of what was the objective that I was trying to go after, and what did I experience.
Right, exactly. And the reason why I bring that up, because over the years, I've noticed people out there, they see winning as a good thing, and some people see it as a bad thing, and I kind of agree to that. And same goes with failing or losing. They see it as a good thing and a bad thing. And honestly, the most ridiculous thing about that is, and not a use disclaimer, guys. I might start a little bit with all the parents out there. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What the fuck is wrong with all the parents out there that they kind of somehow teach their kids that losing or failing is like it's like an absolute taboo that if you lose, then that's it. It's game over, you know. And yet, when you tell them if you win, you're gonna have all our love and no, don't. Like that's just ridiculous. You're gonna have all our love and respect, and you know, and also, and I guess it all depends on the culture that you're in. But to me, honestly, that's just another jack shit excuse for you to be acting all ignorant like that, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you know, as a matter of fact, guys, if you have any thoughts about what are your thoughts about winning and failing, I want to know your thoughts about that. Comment down below because I really want to start having this more discussion on the YouTube comments below, especially on social media out there. Like, go ahead and tweet me back on at H Factory Podcast or even at John Lindimas. I'll go and link all of our socials on the comments below or somewhere in that video. Like I said, I'm still a noob in video editing, so I'll figure that shit out eventually. That's crazy, you know. And then, you know, it's like I said, to me, I'm from the Philippines, and Philippines is like it's an ancient country and all that, and people out there, they have a different mentality per se, both positive and negative. All right, and their mentality is, I would say, their main core mentality is that as long as you do good at school, you're doing good in your school, you're getting good grades, you're on time, you're not getting in trouble, you're not doing that, you're doing chores and all that crap. You're pretty much gonna be successful in life, and as long as you get your degree, college degree, and all that, you get a decent job, start your own family. I feel like that's the Philippines version of the American dream, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the basic necessities of life. So I would say that is what we should strive to do. You know, America has this view that you want to achieve so much, and really that's just accumulating materials that are not necessarily the most important. But
exactly.
the things that you just mentioned are experiences, you know, education, things that people can't take away from you. So